the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tony Adams there on the stop.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Slot man in motion left. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. On the give, it's Wright. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mahomes back. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. To the left side. In the hands of Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Head up. This is Wright. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They they put Watson in motion. Mahomes now on second down. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Yellow.
He'll run with Wright. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Yellow.
They'll motion the slot man right. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Before we get down on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. Gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. Give him 14 on that one. First down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots, even though they weren't able to connect. It's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That one out wide for Wright. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His second grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
give here to Wright. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's second and 8. They'll send a man in motion left. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That one caught for Dante Wester. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Jets have got it.
For most of these defensive linemen, Mike, they go the entire season and never touch the ball. So when they get their shot, they try to take advantage of it, and that's exactly what this big guy did here. Doesn't quite take it all the way for a touchdown, but he sets his offense up in a great spot.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, here we go. Alpha. Right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Now a short one, caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
At the 7-yard line.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Here we go. Right.
Fields. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and great. That's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They put Watson in motion. On the ground, this is right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
The ball comes out. The Jets have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Here we go. Touch. 319, you ready tonight? You gotta, tonight?
Fields now to throw on first down. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
The run here is Brees Hall. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Blue 58, Blue 58. Tonight.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 319, you ready tonight? Out, let's go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It is 3rd and 10. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. EQ. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
York's kick is good. And the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
He'll get this forward to Worthy. They'll get about here as he is taken down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 33, here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Wester. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Mahomes. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
York, good on the extra point. And the Jets are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this out to the left route. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. To the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
First down. Fields. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Hey, Ken. 11. Right.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On second down, Mahomes. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal, or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Onside kick is recovered by the Jets.
Don't jump. Go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Angel, 58. Who's here's that? Yep.
Fields to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
6-yard line.
Here we go.
Give up the middle with Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Out, let's go. Here we go. 331, 331. EQ. Right.
To throw is Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for the Jets. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kids, turn those, sir.
Now, Fields. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, just attack. Sit high.
Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, side. Green 19, get out to that. Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They put Watson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Lester. And a lock him down up beyond the 30. The line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Yellow. I got him.
Now, Mahomes. For the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC.
13 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. A carry here for Wright. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 10-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. Throwing now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. And they cash it in on third and goal. He'll look underneath here and find Wright.
So often down here in these goal-to-go situations, so much of the emphasis is placed on taking away the wide receivers and the tight end targets in the end zone. It's not so easy bringing these backs down on the check down, so give a lot of credit to this defense, rallying to the ball and keeping them short of the end zone.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on fourth and goal. Here's Mahomes. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Rajante Wester. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And he is at the bounds at the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is George Karlaftis. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, it's hot. 222. Hey, can. Hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Nope, left side, that's Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out. Hey, can. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That one caught by Wilson. 17 yards on that play. And the Jets have a 1st down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll run. This is Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. You're able to stop that one for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing is Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Down to the 10. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
38, Chiefs 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. You good? Is that all right?
Fields. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here we go. Set. Blue 58. Blue 58. Set. Set.
Fields from the pistol. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Wesker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. And I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd. So good decision. Just throw it away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. And the Chiefs have a first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense get a little lackadaisical.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a third interception and kind of just throws this one away.
Mahomes now to throw again. That one out wide for Wright. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And it's caught down the field. It's Worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This is part 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
15.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go. Go.
On the give, it's Paul.